take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they do. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do,
yo, I'm live, bro. Bart. Yeah. I gotta bust his ass. He beat me the first game. I like that shit. Old ass shit. I forgot to tag old ass shit. I wasn't thinking.
50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Wilson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He'll find Metcalf.
Touchdown. Touchdown. What?
He takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Yo, I just got 71 yards on your type of play. Shut the fuck up and watch your fucking mouth. I'll slap the shit out you, you little bitch.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. first down throw for
Catch that, baby. Come on.
That'll
What
be
you
knocked
doing?
away. It's incomplete. He was trying
Good
to get
try,
it to
man.
George Kittle. It's tight end. But it'll be second down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Winston. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Come on, y'all. Somebody fucking pick that fucking ball. Fuck.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly.
Yeah, again, man. It's been pissing me off, man. This nigga fucking. Yeah, yo, he hanging the fucking ball, bro. Fuck, man. This is really pissing me the fuck off, man.
2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun.
Oh, this nigga just threw that shit right in front of me. Come on.
This time he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Back to the running game with Mostert, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now Winston, he will keep it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized they still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
The 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll buy some time right. And that will be
this
incomplete.
nigga, I swear I would have been so close.
It's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and goal. Winston flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone.
Got it.
It's the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Got it.
Big turnover there as
Fucking
his guys
dummy.
will get the football
Fucking
back.
stupid bitch.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to
Nah, the
running
nigga tried to run it for
in
Wentz,
that
and I
time, he
can
was
pop
loose
his
with
ass
it, had
and
it
fumble.
knocked free.
He always has to
End
think to
zone.
himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I'm not for
Brings
ball,
up
bro.
2nd and 8 at the 3-yard line.
Now Wilson down around his goal line.
Oh,
and
my
this
God.
one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your opponent because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. Come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Jameis to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's complete. In the end zone.
Yeah, he caught me right there. He got me right there.
Brandon Ayuk. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's got his receiver. It's Sammy Watkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Seattle.
Showing that old lass is not keeping up, baby.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Good shit.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It brings up 4th down.
Yeah, probably was that middle.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And
they just fucked me over.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
They just screwed me over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And 2.
That's this one.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Complete.
He got 29 yards that time.
A gain of 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing again here, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 56 to Mike. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Throwing. Winston. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his running back Raheem Mostert. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action. Winston. Oh, he'll look. This is caught at the 20.
God, yes, thank God. Woo! That nigga was winning. My dumb ass.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. To throw, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Ooh.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 7. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Winston. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defenses, I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
1st down, Winston. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Jameis now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys.
Oh, you gotta catch that, baby.
They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Second and 10.
What's that?
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And again this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Yeah. Of course they will. The defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it
supposed to be up a field goal. I fucking missed it.
An even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake. Winston. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
What?
And
That's not an offensive pass interference.
Good
Oh
effort
my
there,
God,
trying
this
to
game
take
is
a
so
shot,
fucking
but it's third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Winston.
What?
And they'll get this on the screen.
This game is so fucking fake, bro. I seen that shit coming. That shit fucking held me there.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the
That's fucking
screen
fake,
pass
bro.
was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A second down throw for Winston. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Again, it's Winston.
Turn around!
That
What
is
are you doing?
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Jameis again.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's got the jump to his big tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I don't waste this time.
15 yards on the play, first down.
Same fucking plays.
Partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Wait till this fucking clock fuck down. All day.
Now a handoff looking right. And this has been a familiar
That's all you
sight
do.
all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now we're
This
going to get a
nigga fucking
timeout
called the same
defensively.
head all day.
So another
This
stop.
isn't good.
150 left in the football game.
21-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Throwing now is Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
And this is third down.
Oh, got him! Man,
Seahawks touchdown.
Deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 20.
Flush to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Back to throw. Going for it all.
Let's go!
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half,
He really thought he was
going to
fucking win on me. Fucking bum calling the same defense on me. Fucking stupid bitch.
Let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the football.
Exactly. They named a game for it. Take care of it.
Now a handoff.
Oh, I got to running
back.
Oh, Bobda! Bobda! Go! My fucking division, you fucking bum.
Put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Go.
But do you really feel like it's totally
My
over yet?
division.
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. On second down, Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Let's go, baby. Season split,
the
baby.
victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
God
so
is
for
ass.
the Seahawks, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.